Hey everyone, we are live from the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. And when I say we, I mean Jeremiah out there at Epcot. I am Mac, live from LPHQ. How's it going there, Jeremiah?
It is a beautiful, well, it's a day here at Epcot.
Yeah, based on the little bit of the umbrella we could see there, you
Yeah,
can kind of tell.
yeah, the rain has been going off and on all day long. We are definitely in the gloomy mood, which I I love the cool weather. I don't mind the gloominess, but on a day like today, I mean, it's kind of either feast or famine. We do other holidays where we're roasting and passing out from heat, or we do this one where I have jeans on and an umbrella all day.
Yeah, it is a little bit cool out there right now too. Although it's warmed up. It was cool this morning, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was when I got here a little bit after 9. I want to say it was like 63, and I think the high today is supposed to be like 68, 69 in there. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah, no,
it is.
you're right. It looks like it's like 64 degrees right now and rainy, so not ideal weather.
No, but we are starting back here in um, Epcot in the American Adventure.
No, there you go.
Sorry. Oh man, my brain right now. I'm the holiday brain is kicked in.
Well,
So yeah,
this should be fun then.
oh, of course. Um, Yeah, the Christmas trees are all up where we can find them. Of course, this is a little bit of a spoiler for anybody who's doing Olaf's hunt already. Uh, Olaf here in America is celebrating Kwanzaa. Um, and for those of you who haven't seen, I believe we have the article up with the merchandise pictures for Olaf's holiday hunt this year. You do the map, and there are 4 different sets of frozen cookie cutters.
Yes, we
Um,
do have that post up. You can see that on
yeah,
laughingplace.com right now. So
I'm so glad that we do this because I send my photos in going, I don't know what's going to make it up by the time we're talking at this point.
yeah, we
Yeah,
have that post up, and then we also have a post. It looks like you met Santa today.
I did. Santa's over in the Odyssey, so we'll be hopefully swinging by there, seeing him. They relocated him to the Odyssey last year, and it is just Santa. Sadly, no Mrs. Claus. She's busy back at the North Pole getting everything ready. So,
That's still
uh,
exciting. So what does it say on that right now? The effect on the camera. It's kind of blocking out
I
that
know.
screen.
Yeah, let me see. There we go.
There you
See a
go.
little bit. Candlelight Processional. Chrissy Metz, who I do not know. I heard she's from the show This Is Us, I think it was. Somebody mentioned that. She
I'm
is
on
the
it.
narrator for this evening. And then, of course, tonight we do have Epcot Forever with the holiday tag. Oh, wait, no holiday tag.
Chrissy
Yeah,
Metz, you're right, is from This Is Us. She plays Kate Pearson.
yeah. You could have bet money that I would have known that and you would have lost.
Well,
Uh,
she also was in Muppets Haunted Mansion as Ghost of Harriet.
I'm sorry, as what?
Ghost of Harriet. I don't remember the character, but
Yeah.
she was in there.
And I completely missed out on Muppets Haunted Mansion this year, so I'm a little sad on that. So I'll just wait till the Muppets Haunted Mansion Holiday Special comes out.
Yeah, you might be waiting a while for that.
Yeah.
It's
Right
funny
after.
that you started off saying feast or famine because obviously we are here checking out an Epcot festival, so it's going to be feast. There's going to be a lot of food offered around World Showcase. Have you
There
tried anything
is.
yet?
I have not. Everybody that always says, "Oh, you guys must just have the most glorious life," has never experienced a first day of the festival where it's just nonstop running to try to get things.
Yeah.
Um, the nice thing about this festival is every country has storytellers or some type of holiday themed entertainment. The nice thing is the storytellers or themed entertainment have not changed much over the years. Last year, they updated some of the stories. We have all those videos up on YouTube. this year I've gotten the Hanukkah Storyteller, and that's mostly because I know him. Yeah, it's one of those.
Surprising.
Yeah, it's. I may capture something else, but I feel like at this point, we're kind of okay. We have these videos up 5 times over, so back there you go.
Sushi tree. Interesting. That is perfectly vague. I have no idea.
There you go.
Okay, with crab meat, so imitation crab, and then yeah, that's actually one that I would eat. I'm not big on sushi. I don't do raw fish, but that one I would do.
Yeah, that one's not bad. I'm not a big raw fish person either, but that is something that I would definitely try as a group. Not one of those things I would seek out. There's lots of food here that is amazing. I want to say that this one is. Oh, good. The rain is going to be stopping soon. This festival, I think, has more of the eat that than definitely festival or the Food and Wine Festival. Food and Wine usually has some that I won't even go near the booth just because I'm like, there's nothing there. Festival of the Arts always has some good stuff, but I think the Festival of the Holidays has the widest variety of stuff that I would definitely just grab as I'm walking around.
Well, it also has, the fallback option of a cookie, right? Like just about every booth has some sort of cookie that you can enjoy, and you can't go wrong with a cookie.
There is the cookie stroll out. Hopefully we'll hit some of this entertainment as we go around with the rain. They haven't really canceled many of the Storytellers, but, we did just hit a wetter patch of this storm than we had earlier today. So we'll see if we do see anybody out.
Yeah, I actually very rarely see the Storytellers. It's just, bad timing, and the time of day that I'm usually in the park is typically before they start telling stories. So
yeah, I was doing the same thing with my friend who's the storyteller, because in the past it has been. So you want to know something else that's really challenging? Trying to put down an umbrella with one hand.
Oh yeah.
The Storytellers have been afternoon and morning, so there have been times where I've completely missed Storytellers because I haven't been here in the afternoon, or that I get here just late enough to. I apologize for this amazing camera work right now because I'm trying to forget. And I'll just miss the morning Storytellers. So today was, I just kind of walked around, got Santa, got some of the ambiance, and now we're strolling. So we'll see who pops up.
Well, as of right now, Kelsey has popped up. Hi, Kelsey. Thanks for watching. And we are live right now, so if you have any comments, questions, feel free to drop them in there. If there's anything specific you'd like Jeremiah to show us.
I would say food, but all of the food booths have had a pretty decent line. L'Chaim I love latkes, so this one is always good.
That is Jess's favorite that we will get every year, and then I always get the pastrami on rye. So those two, this booth is a staple for our holiday celebration here at Epcot.
Yeah, and $5.75 for that pastrami on rye. It's a half a sandwich. Like I saw it earlier, and it's a good. It's more than just a snack.
Yes, definitely. That can be your lunch. I mean, it's kind of a small lunch, but it's filling. It's a sizable sandwich. They don't cheap out on the pastrami. That's for sure.
Oh no, the pastrami were quite a few slices.
Yeah,
and I did hear that the pickle was very good from my friend who had it. And now we're walking into France. Of all the countries around the World Showcase, France, to me, for the holidays, always seems to be the best. And they don't even go overboard. I love the jumbo ornaments. And then, of course, the Storytellers. Looks like Perry Noel may be out just a little bit because they're drying off his stage. But we'll come up here and see what we can see with the ornaments and then head back down the other side.
So when you say which this country would be the best, you mean just overall, not like because you started with decorations, but then also talking about the storyteller. So you're saying in general, this is the best for the holidays?
Yeah, because I feel like this storyteller is just the most in theme. There's the way to put it.
Yeah, I need to experience the storytellers a little bit more.
Yeah, and that's one. I mean, I love the storytellers before when I used to come, but definitely covering for Laughing Place, I've seen these storytellers so many times that I got called out once by reciting the script.
You're one of those?
No, it's usually while I'm videoing, I'm just, mouthing along. I don't say it out loud. It's not like I'm in the Haunted Mansion or anything.
Right.
Yeah, so just the little touches, like the snowflakes overhead. It's just, to me, this one is the prettiest, especially with all the poinsettias.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to compete with France for the holiday season for sure.
And it does not look like he is coming out as of yet, and they kind of dissipated the group. So we will move on to the United Kingdom. How was your Thanksgiving, Mac?
It was good. It was quiet, uneventful.
That's
How about yours?
The way it should be. I was at work, so
always fun.
We all. Yeah. So there's Olaf with firewood and a safety card featuring Kimon and Tumba. There we go. Oh man. Yes, we're just going to keep moving along.
Spoiler alert for the scavenger hunt. Oh, did we lose Jeremiah here? Jeremiah, I don't know if you can still hear me. Hang on, you might be back. There we go. I think we're good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I lose it? What happened?
I don't know. It just froze for a second there. So I think we're good now, though.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's probably because too many people were complaining about us spoiling the scavenger hunt.
That must be it, yes. Or Disney tried to shut us down and not let us spoil the...
I know. How dare they?
All right, let's see. What do we got here? I'm out on the salmon. I can skip that one. I'm out on mushrooms, too. So this is a pass for me, I think.
Yeah, I can go with the dessert, but...
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, dessert's always a safe bet,
but I feel like that dessert could be so sweet that
I have no problem.
It's an overload.
Mr. Bob Newell says Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Bob Newell. I'm sure we're blowing his mind because, wait, we're not going clockwise or counterclockwise. We're going backwards in time. To completely go off the too sweet statement, when I was out at Universal last week, they had, I don't know what it is, but it's an ornament that is just pure frosting with a little bit of cake at the bottom. And I ate it because it was good, but somebody posted a picture of it, and just looking at it, I can still taste it because it's a peppermint.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I don't have any problem with peppermint, but it was just too much. And the funny thing was, I think it was yesterday, my time hop popped up with 5 years ago or 4 years ago when I was at their same event, and I had the same thing back then, just a different shape. And I was like, oh, that reminds me of too many things right now.
So you're good with the peppermint then? You're a fan of the peppermint flavored stuff for the holidays?
I am not a fan, but I'm not like you where it's just an absolute nope.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Holiday flavors are not my favorite right now because it's all peppermint. It's gingerbread. You still got some pumpkin stuff. Those are not my typical go-tos.
See, I can do pumpkin all day long. Gingerbread, I don't mind, but if it's
Gingerbread, I don't
too
mind.
strong.
Yeah, it's just not going to be my choice.
Yeah, sorry, I stopped these banners because these are actually new for this year. They have 4 different ones. Of course, this one is just the standard.
Well, it looks like it has some texture to it. Like it's not your typical.
No, I was about to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like a felt or
okay. Like a velvet kind of thing.
Yeah, I love this one just because it has the different lanterns, including the World Showcase.
Yeah, that is cool.
But this one is by far the most random and probably the best ever. I would buy this as an ornament.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it has an Epcot rabbit on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the bunny, but okay.
Yeah, so, and then we'll look for the 4th one as we walk along, and that one celebrates the foods of Epcot.
Okay. I was wondering if they were going for a seasonal thing, because that one looked like it might be like spring, but I don't know. Mr. Bob Moon wants to know, is Epcot at 80% guest capacity? It doesn't, I wouldn't think so.
So when I was driving in this morning, for those of you who know the parking around Magic Kingdom, the Magic Kingdom toll booths were backed up to the new flyover that they have created.
Wow.
So here's the 4th one.
Oh, cool. I like that
one. And then I got over here expecting, the same type of thing. And I literally pulled in, no traffic getting in, wasn't backed up. I walked in, walked all of the entrance areas, not busy, came back here, wasn't too busy. And now, you can look down and see that it's definitely picked up, but this is not, I feel like this isn't the holiday weekend crowd yet. I wouldn't come back here tomorrow.
Or even later in the day, I think. As you get, late afternoon, I think you're going to start seeing this park fill up. I can tell you Disney Springs was very busy this morning. And I think it's, the parks are only going to get busier.
Yeah. I do love UK for their holiday decorations, but I feel like they're missing out on a lot of stuff. Like this could be overly done as Dickens UK.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe when they change the festivals again in a few years, they can
go
do
full
that.
Muppets Christmas Carol with that.
Oh, don't even start with that.
How cool would that be?
Have them up in the windows telling it.
Yeah, exactly. Gonzo and Rizzo in there.
Yep. Father Christmas is not out as of yet. We're probably missing them by like 10 minutes each time. But yeah, have them up there. We're creating content that we're not going to get paid for, Mac. We should stop.
That's what we do, though.
I know. It gives them the ideas, they can do it, and then we can enjoy it. But yeah, it's been very nice. I understand that most of the annual passes are blocked out today, so that definitely holds back on some of the crowds. Lots and lots of out-of-towners here for Thanksgiving, of course.
Oh,
or
yes.
Thursday, depending on what you celebrate.
Hello again, KJ Dino. Thanks for joining us for a walk around the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays 2023, presented by Advent Health, this one?
I left out the Advent Health on my earlier tweets just because I'm like, no, it's already too much.
I just had to get the whole name out there.
Yeah.
And hello, Charles. Thanks for joining us.
The UK bathrooms are still under construction. At this point, I hope they're going like multi-level on those.
Like a double-decker bus, but a bathroom.
They're jokes that we just shouldn't touch. Oh, speaking of Doctor Who, look, there's a telephone booth that's as close as to a police box as we can get. But
Speaking of remodeled bathrooms, Mr. Bob Newell asked, what attraction in Epcot needs remodeling? I don't know, honestly. I mean, we know we're getting it for Test Track.
Yeah, and that's what, like, all those Destination D23, announcements. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, when are we getting like the Test Track? Like, we don't have any dates on that going down. So
yeah, I'm not sure. It feels like a low priority project for them right now. Like, there's a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah, I was walking by, and when we get over to celebration, I'll show you some of the changes, because we are coming up on December 5th, which we all know is the glorious day of Luminous, or Walt Disney's birthday. And we thought that possibly we'll be seeing the World Celebration and all of that open up, but the work that's going on Communicore Plaza, I don't think we're going to see that open up on the 5th with Dreamers Point. I don't know if Dreamers Point's officially announced or if it's something that's just expected on that day. But yeah, when we get over there, we'll look at the construction from the fence side. Speaking of
that was what I was going to ask you, actually. That was what I was going to ask you. Is we still don't have any sort of time frame for. Well, we have. They said December, right, for the opening of World Celebration.
Yes, but
not December 5th.
Yeah,
like Luminous.
Yeah, like I said, if they don't at least reveal Dreamers Point on December 5th, I feel like they're missing out. Yes, they can still leave walls up around some spots, but revealing a statue of Walt Disney on his birthday kind of works perfectly.
That was all the scaffolding you were just showing us. They are just like, it's painting, right? That's typically all that would be for.
I don't know what's going on. I've heard that it's the actual tops of the buildings when they built them were brass. So to have to do construction, they have to have scaffolding and hazmat and a lot of that other stuff. Is what I've heard. I do not know anything official,
right?
But the fact that it is now how many months into this?
It's been quite a while. But I think we can probably safely say it's just sort of like touch-ups, just routine maintenance, nothing changing over there.
Speaking of things that have changed, have you noticed how many benches they've added around here?
I have not. No.
Like, this was pointed out to me earlier today. Just us, like, as we turn around, and I start facing this guy, they've added a bunch of benches just all around the promenade.
That's good.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it's going to be busy days ahead. Give the guests some places to sit, and especially with the festival happening, where you can grab your little plate and sit down.
Yep, that way you don't have to go to the trash can.
Right. Which that is still sort of the default thought is like, all right, I got to go over to a trash can to eat here. Epcot's they've done a really great job of putting out a bunch of tables. There's almost always an open table for you to take advantage of. So it's rare that you have to eat off of a trash can anymore.
I still do it though. I believe that when Walt invented trash cans, it was so we could eat off of them.
Jeremiah walks past 4 empty tables to get to a trash can.
Oh yeah. Refreshment port that has the holiday poutine that is a turkey poutine. This line earlier was backed way up, and I was very surprised. Something else that I do love right now, notice anything missing, like right here? They removed a lot of the booths, and this one has been here so long.
Yeah,
it was becoming a permanent structure.
This was Australia for
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was the artsy one. I can never remember the name of it.
Oh yeah, the deconstructed dish.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Joyful is back this year, and they are performing on the other side. But before we head through there, we're walking into the new Pandora shop
right.
at Port of Entry.
So this is a store based on Avatar, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. The online radio.
Yes.
Got it.
I have not been in here since they've changed it over.
It doesn't look too different.
No, I'm like, where's the Pandora? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow.
Okay, I see. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. That's a big change.
It looks like it's busy too, so popular.
Yeah, because they have new holiday 2024, 2023 holiday Pandora set.
I'm gonna say if they have 2024 holiday already, maybe you should pick some up.
I'm just gonna keep on walking. Oh, wait, here's another thing.
Oh, nice. It's a cool bag. Purchase of $250 or more.
I thankfully am not a jewelry person.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't do a lot of shopping at Pandora, but I would guess it's not hard to spend $250.
No, well, hang on, we'll do joyful. When I was out of country, some of my friends asked me to pick up some of the jewelry from Paris, and yeah, it's very easy.
I will clear this up for KJ Dino here, just because I made the joke, but it is not related to Avatar. It is Pandora, the jewelry company.
Joyful, one of the amazing pieces of entertainment. They've been around. I want to say they came around just before the pandemic, so it's been a handful of years, and they are just one of those bands or one of those pieces of entertainment that you need to stop and watch.
Yeah, they are. Their energy is infectious. Like you really feel. I mean, you're happier watching it.
Yeah. And there were 12 singers up there and 4 band members. You do not see that at very many places. No. Speaking of, I know we've done this before, but I love the Epcot tree. Like, this is always one of my favorites. And also something that I missed earlier, which I should have taken pictures of. That's a 100 years of wonder snow globe ornament. And they have them all throughout the tree, throughout the parade.
Interesting.
I have not had a chance to make it onto Figment yet to see his sweater, He was having lots of technical difficulties this morning. I pretty much walked up, and as I was about to walk through the door, it went down. And then it was down for a while. It looks like it's back up.
By the way, I just pulled up the show times for Joyful here at Epcot. They are at 1:15, 2:20, 3:25, and 4:30. So 4 different shows throughout the course of the day. So plenty of opportunities to enjoy Joyful.
And it is best, like right now, the cloud cover is perfect. The temperature is perfect. I can remember watching them on the stage. It used to be on the backside of the fountain when they first debuted, when it was the first day of the holidays and it was 80 degrees and the sun was shining bright as can be. And you just watch them and they go all out no matter what.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That is a hot time in the old town tonight. Mac, which do we want to go? Do we want to look at the merchandise or do we want to walk around to the other side right now?
Well, I was curious, what did you happen to walk past Journey of Water on your way in?
I have not. So we'll definitely walk over there.
Yeah, I'm curious what it looks like, A, on the first day of a festival, and B, when it's a rainy day out here at Epcot.
Oh, this is just Sugar Boo.
Oh, cool. I was wondering, because that's not typically open over there.
No, I saw that this morning. It was closed off. I was like, oh, but yeah.
Was this all their holiday stuff?
Yeah. So that's fun. So when I was talking earlier about things that, give us good signs, and they've pushed back the walls, and we have new concrete.
The things that excite us.
But, of course...
By the way, Kyle understood your reference.
Which reference? I don't remember.
That's fine.
And over here, it's not.
That.
This isn't the festival merch. It's just the holiday.
Just the holiday merch. Okay.
Yeah, and they have
cool.
even the weird bucket hats, which until Doobie sends me something and says, "Hey, put that on," I won't.
I think we had you try on the bucket hat at Magic Kingdom recently.
The
holiday gift cards.
Yes.
Love it. Great way to handle an Epcot festival is to purchase your little gift card with a preloaded budget on it.
Especially here.
Yeah.
Oh, so earlier when I was walking, I stopped because it smelled like burning. And as I'm walking around Communicore Plaza and I can hear metal being cut, that's the smell.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, the true, they have a week and a half to get that done. I don't think we're seeing Communicore Plaza.
No, yeah. Doesn't look like that's going to be done by December 5th. But again, they said December for this whole area, so
yeah,
we'll see.
I'm guessing definitely before the Christmas, that busy week.
I would think so, yeah.
But I still have faith that we'll see Dreamer's Point by December 5th.
Where would that be located? That's closer to Spaceship Earth, correct?
Yeah, I don't know this for certain, but from everything that I have heard has been referenced, it is pretty much right on the backside of Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, that's where I was picturing it too, based on concept art and things like that. So yeah, that's what I was thinking.
One of the things that has grown quite a bit in the past couple of weeks, trees. They have planted so many trees in here. I was over at Connections and I walked out and it just looks like a forest on the other side of the walls, which is great. I can't wait to actually, come and sit underneath a tree here.
Absolutely. No, I'm excited to see it all. It looks like it's going to be a very green area. It looks like it should be nice.
Yeah. The exact opposite of what Epcot was when it was created.
Right, exactly. Aside from world nature, which,
Yeah. Yeah, so there's still some work to be had, but like you said, December. I mean, we're also still waiting for Hatbox Ghost to show up. That was
Yeah.
late November, and it is now almost as late as November as we can get. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, which we did have a comment earlier pointing out Hatbox Ghost in late November.
Reading my mind. Yeah, Journey into Imagination with Figment is up. So we will have some photos and video of Figment in his holiday sweater, which for some reason they are still not selling.
Right. That's, yeah. You would think they would be selling that pretty easily right now.
Yeah, and I actually walked in to the back to see Figment, just to see if they happened to give him a holiday sweater for this time. Sadly, they did not. I feel like if he was in his holiday sweater meeting and greeting,
Oh, yeah.
that line would just be even longer.
Yes, it would. Well, it is a 35-minute wait for Journey into Imagination with Figment right now. So that's definitely longer than you would normally see.
Yeah, but we're still, for the first day of a holiday or first day of a festival and the holiday weekend, which is typically one of the busiest holiday weekends of the year, as anybody that's flown in or out of MCO this weekend saw, you would expect to be much busier, but so far not so bad.
Yeah, I will say it is the longest wait in the park right now is Remy's, and that is 130 minutes. And then you still have 105 for Frozen and 100 for Soarin'. So you do have 3 wait times over 100 minutes.
Wow. 100 for Soarin'? Oh, because it's Soarin' over California.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I still have not done Soarin' over California since it came back, because it's been pretty consistently long. So
yeah. But yeah, Remy was down most of the morning, so that's definitely one of the things. Oh, and
yeah.
Here's the.
Oh, and I should mention Test Track is closed as well because of the weather. So.
That's somebody sneezed apparently.
You passed by the land already, so I just want to point out, Living with the Land, Glimmering Greenhouses has returned. So that's I don't want to call it a holiday overlay because it is pretty much the same thing, just with some holiday decorations in the greenhouse area. And a few other little touches here and there outside of the greenhouse as well.
Yeah, and we have video of that, I think, from the past 2 or 3 years up on our YouTube.
One of my favorites, by the way. Absolutely love it. Love the holiday stuff on Living with the Land.
I was discussing that this morning with somebody, and I can remember the first year because they did a media event for the Festival of the Holidays, and we all came and we're all like, yay! And then I decided to go on the land because I love the land. And that was the first day, and they didn't even tell us about it. So the seagulls are back looking great. The colors on the wall are beautiful. But
no water.
Got to pay the water bill. And also the sign is kind of falling apart a little bit.
Is it? It doesn't really show in the video, at least.
No, the seagulls really aren't quite mining properly. When they had that plastic on your phone and you leave it on and then it starts to peel off randomly?
Yeah, it like starts to bubble a little bit. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's kind of what the sign is looking like.
I gotcha.
But again,
Austin lets us know we are at the Festival of the Holidays in Epcot. Yeah, thanks for joining us. We have already taken a walk around most of World Showcase. We'll head back over there as we wrap things up later on. But Festival of the Holidays began today here at Epcot.
Looks like it's a free walk-in right now for Journey of Water. Shall we walk through and?
Yeah, why not? If you can walk right in there, sure.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Looks like they had the queue set up earlier for it.
Yeah, I will say don't let the queue set up deter you from walking over to Journey of Water. There is a queue there to meet Moana right next to it, so that might build a long line. But Journey of Water, in my experience, in the little bit of time that it's been open, has not been a long wait. So you pretty much typically just walk right in.
So this is the one I always point out just because I love it so much.
The TT.
Yeah, and I came through here with some people who had never been in here, didn't see any of the videos, and they walked right past this, even though it calls her out right there.
I will say I walked right past it my first time, but I have now walked through it like 6 times, so yeah. Hi, Megan. Megan says, I'm new here. Thanks for joining us for a walk through Journey of Water inspired by Moana and the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. Lots of long names here at Epcot.
This is one of the things that still makes me laugh. I love the water strings, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, see, it's almost too low to capture anything. But everybody goes right to the first one and never walks around the other 3.
Oh, I know. And then you get a line building up for one thing.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't been, wow.
Good afternoon, Jeremy.
It's time to change or something around here for me. For those of you who haven't been, this is just a walkthrough. It's not an attraction. It's nothing that, you have to wait an hour for. You can stroll how you like. You can experience the fun. I love it in here.
Yes.
Can you see the little Maui?
Can I see the little Maui? Oh, yes. Yeah, on the rock back there?
Yeah.
Ironically, on the rock?
Yeah. But yeah, you have, a lot of, and this doesn't help when they have 2 different ones that the water isn't feeling playful right now. But I just love standing here and watching the jumping water.
Yeah, no, this is a great place to just go and hang out for a little while, watch the water, especially if you get out here at night when it's all lit up.
Yeah,
it's just a really cool place to hang out.
So I just started a queue standing there, not doing anything.
So I was curious, like I said earlier, I was curious to see what it looked like on the first day of a festival. Looks like, it didn't build up a wait time or anything like that. Then I was curious to see what it looked like with, on a rainy day. Does it seem like they've turned off any of the water effects where people might get wet?
No. Everything looks the same, other than, of course, things that aren't going properly because water and humans don't always mix well together.
As is the case with humans and most things.
Yes.
It is. I will say the back half of this walkthrough attraction here there's more opportunity to get completely soaked. So we'll see if maybe not because it's a rainy day, but maybe because it's a cooler day. Maybe they've toned it down a little bit. We'll see. Kua.
So when I was in here the other day with my friends and I was trying to show them some of the things, there was a gentleman leaning right against Pua's nose, like not even, and we just stopped and laughed for that for far too long. And then I had to ask him to move because he didn't know, he was blocking us trying to show them. So,
yeah.
Okay, so. It's like magic. There's
the boat.
And the water.
Oh, I never noticed the water. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So this, other than the Tafiti, this is the first one they saw. And it actually looks better at night. Its grandmother is the Ray.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one either.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I don't remember how many hidden characters there are, but there's a lot more that isn't just, blatant. Like, the Ray isn't one that's like, oh, yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah, like the Pua is pretty obvious.
Yeah. Let's just sit here for the next 30 minutes or so, enjoying this.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is one of those places in the park you could just sit down and just, next thing you know, an hour's passed.
Oh, so I don't know if you can see it, but right here, this rockwork, it looks like it's the heart of Tahiti inside the fountain. I'll try to
Oh.
view of it.
Yeah, I think I saw
And
what
it
you
may
were.
not be. Yeah, you can kind of. Actually, I don't think it's
Yeah,
the
it's
heart
kind of
of
hard to
Tahiti.
get a good angle over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it actually is. Yeah, it's behind that rushing water right there in the center.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool.
And then, of course, Tahiti. One of my all-time favorite pictures that I've taken is, here with Spaceship Earth lit up and the water
Yeah.
going. It's just amazing.
Yeah. Again, getting in here at night is actually something I've never done in person yet. I've seen a bunch of photos and videos and things. I need to get out there myself at night, but that is the thing to do in this park at night, I think, right now.
There's Maui's Hook, which I hadn't seen before, mostly because at this point I'm just trying to avoid people taking the photos.
Right. That is something over here. It's like you constantly feel like you're in the way of somebody's photo.
Yeah.
I want to call out a couple of comments here first. Hi. We'll just go with Ingo.
Yes.
And then Felix says, "Good afternoon, Laughing Place." And Disney Friends of Cat, first time here. Just wanted to say hi. Love Epcot, my favorite Disney park. Hi, Felix. Thanks for joining us.
You've noticed this one, right, Mac?
Yes, this one I have seen.
And it looks like I don't know if this is because of the weather or just some problem, but the splash pad over here is off.
Okay. See, this is what I was curious about. Do they turn it off, or maybe it is for maintenance or something? But on a cooler day, they might turn off these water effects.
Yeah, and the kakagori are spitting, so it is definitely this is a whole area.
Wait, hang on, what are they called?
Kakagori.
I thought it was Kukamora.
Yes, kakagori is something else. Where's the kakagori from?
I have no idea.
Kakagori is the ice in Japan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I just got one right in the eye. Oh. And of course, there is Moana herself. Okay,
Very cool.
Okay, let's do this.
Are you going for it? Oh, okay, this is this one. Okay, not the wave one.
Yeah, this is where.
For the record, that's what Jeremiah looked like. You see those kids jumping up and down. That's exactly what Jeremiah looked like a second ago.
This is where you will get wet. Like,
yes. Yeah, it's tricky. You're trying to time your way through here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
And for those of you who are like, why is this here? It tells the story of water. From it falling from the sky to it returning to the sky.
That quick peek behind the curtain, you took the photos during a media event here at night, and one of my favorite pictures was just that sign and you looking up at the sky, and it was like, oh, you just labeled the sky for me. Thank you.
So we're not. Sorry, that was me being indecisive. I'm like, I don't want to walk all the way up to the front, but we have to because that's where
you
the
can't
actual
cut
entrance
through?
stuff is.
Oh, the entrance.
But I
Okay,
walked
I got it. Yeah.
That is the line for Moana.
Yep, there you go. So that's what I'm talking about before. You'll see this long line out here. It's not for Journey of Water. It's to meet Moana. So don't let that deter you from experiencing the attraction.
That is a great Moana, by the way. So one of the things that I'm wondering is when they finish, are they going to put the walls back up here? Is this bypass going to go back to cast member area, which I kind of hope it does?
Well, you would think you wouldn't need it if you can walk through the middle of the park again.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe they kind of restructure all of that.
Yeah.
While we're just kind of walking in an area where there's nothing to see here, I just want to say too that we have a few new people joining us today. We do these walk and talks typically, I'd say once a week, right? I mean, scheduling's
sometimes
been a little bit
5 times a week, sometimes
5 times
once
a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, I would say once a week though. So if you want some Disney magic in your life, we also have Mike who does these out in Disneyland pretty consistently as well. So whether it's Walt Disney World or Disneyland Resort, we bring you some Disney magic. Also, just we have a lot of other content on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. We have some Disney trivia on Tuesdays and Saturdays. We have our Disney merch show, Barely Necessities. What else? What other? Disney Parks Talk on Mondays.
And we'll have Star Wars and Marvel shows at different times. Those are best to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when they're happening. Yes. And head over to our Facebook because we do stuff on the Facebook also, so it makes it easy. On the Facebook, absolutely. What did I just say? What is
Drop
wrong
the
with me today?
Just Facebook.
Again, been here too long, and I'm not to sound like I don't love it here, but when I figured out that there isn't a specific holiday show this evening being added, I got very excited because that means I don't have to be here all night. But then I realized that the show starts at 5:30, and I will still be around at that time.
Yeah, it's the sun sets early enough that you don't have to. But that's surprising, actually. So there's no Spaceship Earth or Beacon of Magic or whatever they want to call it anymore.
Nothing. Well, nothing new. We know that when I was here the other day, it starts with the 50th, the original Beacon of Magic, Beacon of Light show. And then it goes into I'm a Star from Disney Wish. And then we're guessing that it's the Olaf that was added last year.
Okay.
And then I don't remember what the fourth one was. But yeah, there's nothing that is being called out as anything new for this. There's a shot for you.
Nice.
Nothing called out for this show tonight.
Hello, Jason. Thanks for joining us.
So now we'll walk up the other side. This will be World Discovery side.
This is just a perfect shot you've got right now.
Well, if you go on our YouTube channel, almost at this exact spot on the other side of the planter is where I recorded. Wow. Sorry. I had some pretzel earlier and the salt's killing me. I recorded the new I'm a Star from Disney's animated feature Wish that was just added on the 22nd, which again adds to the why there won't be a new holiday show because they just put on that new one. Although if they would have put on a new holiday show, we would have stayed for an hour watching the Spaceship Earth stuff.
Which I will say, I would not be opposed to. This is one of my favorite areas in the park.
Yeah.
We actually, this was probably about a year ago now, but we were leaving Epcot at night one time and decided to just sit in the entrance area and watch the Beacon of Magic show. And ended up watching the loop of them for like 3 times. Just spent like 45 minutes sitting there. It's an awesome place to hang out.
I have spent many a night, with or without a reason, just sitting out there because it is beautiful. Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition is what we've been seeing the small Olafs for, and we'll try to cut through the store so you can see what the redemption prizes are. $9.99 plus tax, which that is one that hasn't changed. I think it's been $9.99 since they started the scavenger hunts 7 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't remember ever seeing a different price for it. Jason, thank you. Jason says just subscribe, click the notification bell, and thumbs up. So everyone could go ahead and do that. Again, we do these live streams fairly often, so if you want to join us for some more of them, ring that bell and you will get notifications when we go live.
I think I'm doing one, the Magic Kingdom, on Monday, possibly.
That is a great question. I will pull up our schedule while you.
Yeah, thank you, because I know it was asked, and I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday, because that is going to be a long day for me doing that. And then Parks Talk from Disney's Hollywood Studios, and then I'll be enjoying, and I'm pretty sure I will be enjoying this time, Disney's Jollywood Nights.
Oh, nice. I need to get out there for Jollywood Nights. I was just at Hollywood Studios for normal park operations a couple nights ago, and I love that park during the holiday season. I mean, I love that park year round anyway, but Jollywood Nights, it seems like they've made some drastic improvements from the opening night. And experiencing it from just looking at like Twitter and things like that is very different from being in the park. But I thought it looked fun to begin with.
So you can't really see because of the tape. I mean, you can. The top is Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. The second one is Mickey and Friends. And the third one is Communicore Hall. We tweeted that out the other day because I made our CEO laugh by sending him that picture. Yeah, Jollywood Nights, from the first night that was challenging all around. Please go read my article. I don't feel like I completely said it's the worst thing in the world.
No, you definitely didn't.
I had fun, and then I heard, the second night they added characters, and then I talked to somebody who went the third night, and they had a great time. So, it's always the first night is always a challenge, and that's, Disney knows no matter what, it's going to be a challenge, but sadly, I think so many people yelled and screamed so loud and may not be what we're hoping for in the future.
Yeah, I would still like to go check it out myself. And I'm noticing, I'm thinking what you were about to just say is that these walls are pushed in a little bit more.
Yep, they've pushed these in some. So these grates that, I would guess these grates have been here for over a year, are quite rusted.
So now they're just okay.
Yes.
They're not grates anymore.
Yes. Very, very good. Has there been anything on any social medias about Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and the holiday opening?
Oh, the holiday? No, I haven't seen anything about that for this year.
I haven't heard anything. There isn't anything in any of the materials things handed out, so that'll be something I check out later on.
Real quick, two things before we move on to the holiday merch. It doesn't look like we have a schedule for our next walk and talk just yet, but I'm sure we will have something fairly soon. And then we have a question from Marielle, who says, I'm hoping to spend New Year's out there and heard Epcot was at capacity. Does anyone know if that's true? Have you experienced New Year's at Epcot, Jeremiah?
I have. So I've done Epcot multiple times on New Year's. It is one of my favorite parks. The fireworks show is amazing. But I will tell you, the 2014 to 2015, I spent the entire day in the park, along with multiple hours hiding by the elevator over at the Land on the upper level, because that was the only place I could sit to eat. I would check reservations, ticket availability for that if you're planning to do it. One of the best pieces of advice that I could give you is go to Magic Kingdom on December 30th, because they do their New Year's event twice. They do it on the 30th and on the 31st. So do Magic Kingdom on the 30th and then come over here for the 31st. But yes, one of the things...
I'm trying to check on theme park reservation availability right now. So I'm not sure. I would guess that it is probably just about gone. because yeah, Epcot will hit capacity on New Year's. It does every year. It is a packed party. It's something I still want to experience. I know obviously you had that experience, but definitely seems like a once in a lifetime kind of experience. So, and actually now I'm looking at it, and December 31st there are still reservations available for Epcot.
There you go, Mac. You can do it. Yeah, it's one of sadly, because of my work, I don't have the availability at all the time to go on the 31st.
Yeah.
But I do try to alternate. If I'm free on the 31st, I will do Magic Kingdom or Epcot, depending on what I've just done the night before.
Right.
So we are looking at the merchandise for this, and this year there's just a small, sparse availability or sparse amount of words are so hard of the Festival of the Holidays, but I love this spirit jersey.
I was gonna say I like
all
it
the countries.
too.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's got
I like this.
It's puffy paint, so that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Not that you or I would ever be rocking the spirit jersey, but
And now
this
is it?
also-
That looks like it's got like a fleece on the bottom of it too, so it's gonna be a little
Yep.
bit heavier. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
This is also something that they're definitely trying something new, and I applaud them
Yeah.
for this. This is actually a lounge fly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's more of a side bag. But it's very nice. I love the design. I love that they're venturing out into something new. But what I just showed you is all of the Festival of Holidays merchandise.
Oh wow, that's surprising. So
Well,
that
I'm
was what, two pins?
They have 3 pins,
Okay.
1 spirit jersey, a hoodie for annual pass holders. One of those pins is for annual pass holders. Then they have the corpsicle and
Nice.
the holiday cookie stroll, which made it this year, where last year they didn't make it until after the holidays.
Is that a candle?
No, it's a cookie jar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they also have
A mug.
a mug.
Very nice. I like this design this year. I think they did a good job with it.
Yeah, it's very subtle. It's not over the top. Going with the classic Christmas colors is nice.
Can you do me a quick favor while you're over here? I'm sorry, if you have more of the festival merch to show off, then
nope,
please do.
that's it.
Okay. Can you I think just to your left over there should be where the Marvel stuff is, right? Am I right? Where are we right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just peek over there real quick? I was in Hollywood Studios, like I said the other night, and I saw some new merchandise for the Marvels. Curious to see if they have it over here as well.
Hang on 1 second, because I just saw a shirt that I may need to get today.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's even, supposed to be aged.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't need another t-shirt ever, but...
Do I need to put the banner up that your shirt is probably provided by Roosevelt's right now?
It is. It's actually one of... Here, I'll pan around to my sleeve, because I love this shirt, and it is probably the most white shirt that I've ever worn.
Oh, that's one of the new Christmas ones?
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it, and I am looking for the banner.
Oh yeah, they have the...
There it is.
The jackets.
Yeah, so new denim jacket for the Marvels. There's actually a design on the back of the jacket as well.
I can check online.
Pretty awesome. And then there was in Hollywood Studios in Keystone Clothiers, they had a what looks like a Loungefly bag, but it is not Loungefly. It's just a Disney Parks. There it is.
This is a Loungefly?
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's $40, $39.99. I think was the price on it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah, right. Very cool. So they have some new merchandise for the Marvels. If you saw the movie and liked it, and pick some
And
stuff up at the Disney parks.
I'm guessing if you didn't like it, that means you haven't seen it, because it
Right.
is a great movie. Oh yeah, the ears.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
The mohawk is a little outdated
Yeah.
now.
Tesseract with stones, orb with stones are $30
$30. Wow.
right now. I don't see the time stick, which is something. Now we're in the Star Wars section.
Yeah.
Did you watch the making of Loki season 2 yet?
I have not gotten to it yet. No.
Both me and my roommates last night, I guess we both attempted to watch it at different times, and nothing against it. It's just, Thanksgiving. We both fell asleep and had to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just a Thanksgiving tradition.
Yeah. So here is the Olaf map and the prizes.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, so the cookie cutters.
Yeah, so they come in this little. It's actually like a little wrapped up thing, and they have Olaf, Elsa, Sven, and Anna, and they
Very
all
cool.
come with different snowflakes, different colors. They're the same snowflake cutout. So
I can tell you there is a 0% chance I make a cookie that holds that snowflake shape. It would absolutely break.
And that's one of the things I was talking to my friends, and we need to go out and look at the playground that they called out, even though I don't think they changed anything to it. In the past there have been some of the prizes for the. Oh, by the way, have you gotten this?
I have not gotten it. I have seen it though, and I am very tempted by it.
Oh, I like the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that like sort of not plaid. I don't know what you would call it, but almost looks like it's supposed to be plaid. His ears are cool.
Yeah, Spirit jersey.
Yeah. That may or may not be in my closet right now.
Please say that you need to put a banner up for that.
You can check out a video on the Laughing Place YouTube channel of me unboxing that Spider-Man guitar, as well as a bunch of other Spider-Man stuff, and had some fun playing with that.
Okay, so there is nothing different about the play area.
Playground.
Just
what food booths are over here in this area? I see whatever replaced Flavors from Fire over there.
Mexican. You can go with that first word as we get closer.
Oh, is it Noche Buena?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the foodie guide for Festival of the Holidays recently, and yeah, this is one where I'm going to need to. Although I had a question about the tamale there. It comes with chorizo. Oh, it's plant-based chorizo. I think in the foodie guide they didn't say plant-based, so I was very confused because it has plant-based cheese and then chorizo. I was like, who is this for? But that sounds good, and then the mojo pork as well. Yeah, I'm on board for this whole booth.
As a Southern Californian, you don't plant-based chorizo? No.
I don't know that I've tried plant-based chorizo before, but yeah, I definitely would. I mean, I don't think they say if it's Impossible or whoever it is that makes it, but Impossible makes some really good stuff. So.
No, and that's one, like, it looks good, but at the same time, I feel wrong just eating plant-based chorizo.
And then are there booths over here? Like, did one of them take over the fry basket?
No, the fry basket is empty.
Okay, interesting. I mean, there's always more booths for food and wine than there are for any of the other festivals, so not entirely surprising.
Yeah, but I feel like since this is a permanent booth, they should have just. But I guess it is an awkward spot, like unless you're coming over for test track, you don't really hit it.
Yeah, very true.
Actually, check out hang on. Let me see if I can do this. because they have the registers.
Yeah. I wonder if that just hasn't been removed since Food and Wine ended. KJ Dino says, my husband is a big meat eater. He won't eat pretend meat. I would recommend trying an Impossible Burger or something like that. The first time I had an Impossible Burger, I did not know it was not a real burger. So they make some really good stuff.
Yeah, I just like her husband, am a meat eater, but I have tried just about everything that is made by Impossible, and all of it is very good. I just, sadly, because I don't know if it's because of the demand or because of the trend, there's multiple times the Impossible options cost more than a regular option.
Yes, that's definitely true. Yeah,
that one's hard for me to do, where I could get real burger or the Impossible Burger.
Right, but they are good.
Yes, absolutely. No, I can't remember what the last Impossible thing that I had was, and I just stopped and I was like, this is better than some of the other food that I've had.
Oh, here you go. Actually, KJ Dino even backs us up here. Says, I do not eat meat. I don't like Impossible as it tastes like meat. I want a different texture and taste. So yeah, you're the second person to tell me that, because I have a vegan friend who says he can't eat Impossible because it's too much like meat.
Yeah, it's all the, you're in the world where they can come up with flavors that can change just about anything, aka a pickle shake. So it does. It tastes very much like a real burger.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, so we're going into the Odyssey here, and you can see this is where you would meet Santa. Do they also have food and drink options in here?
In here is all desserts.
Okay.
And of course, a cookie.
Right, gotta have the cookie stroll option.
They have the frozen caramel hot chocolate with Twix cookie bar pieces and whipped cream, hot cocoa, beer, snacks. The snacks are Mousse Crunch, mint chocolate Mousse Crunch, red velvet mini bundt cakes, salted caramel Spaceship Earth cookie. This is where the famous Spaceship Earth cookie is.
Right.
And then you can definitely head over and check out our piece about meeting Santa. And one of the fun things, and sadly I don't have it with me, and I don't know if they're actually still doing it because it doesn't look like they're maybe in there. They're giving out ornaments provided by the Santa Claus. Santa Claus died. And it's a photo ornament, and on the back it says the Santa Clauses. Cool. And it's really cute. Yeah, it's a free ornament for you. It's great, so you can take your photo with Santa here and then just place it right in there. So we're going to walk over this way, because something they've added in here are these two projection walls that are just basic projections.
Oh. And
they tell the Night Before Christmas poem appears.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sadly, the worst part about both sides is there's also a fire extinguisher.
That's unfortunate.
And the smoke detector. Like, I was coming to take the picture, like, oh, that just comes out weird. Oh, look, there are the bunnies.
Yeah, there you go. They're not just on that banner.
Oh, there we go.
Very cool.
We do not have a full video of this because, as you can tell by the words, it takes a little while to get through.
Yeah. Now, is Santa done meeting guests for today? It didn't look like there was a queue for him or anything.
There was somewhat of a queue still.
Okay, here's our time.
Yeah, he's here pretty much all day. But, of course, he has to go feed the reindeer. So he'll be here for an hour, take a half hour to go feed the reindeer, and then come back.
And so you said there's a little bit of a line there for him?
Yes. Hang on, I'll see if I can. So those folks over there by the windows. Yeah, it's a small queue. When I was here this morning, I actually rope dropped this, and I don't want to say in true Disney fashion, but in Disney fashion, there was a line on both sides of the building, and they just kind of let both in to form a line for Santa. So it was not. These display cases are new.
Ooh. Yeah, that apple caramel crumb cake. That's right up my alley.
And of course, Spatial Earth cookies, peppermint pinwheel cookies, chocolate covered truffle griddle, and then
The mouse crunch.
yes, with M&Ms and chocolate candies.
Yes, I'm on board for that.
That was one of the pictures when I was coming in. I was like, "Are they really?" I was like, "I know M&Ms and Mars are part of the partnership, but that's your trail mix. It's just that." But yeah, the weather is still beautiful. The rain has stopped, and
The weather outside is weather.
yep. Every time that song comes on, that's the only thing I can ever think. And I don't think I've watched that movie since it came out.
Yeah, it's been a while for me as well. Z Free says the baked goods look delicious. That's kind of like that could be the title of my memoir. Is the baked goods look delicious? I'm totally on board. But yeah, Jason saying his favorite food is Japanese food. He likes hibachi and chicken with fried rice. If you have not eaten at Tepanito here at Epcot, I highly recommend it.
Yes, absolutely.
Very, very good.
And then there's this giant new sign.
Oh yeah, meet Santa. There you go.
Yeah. And I can only imagine during a sunny day, those reflectors will be blinding people. Like there'll be planes flying overhead that'll see those. I did not look at Las Posadas. That one's always a weak point for me.
Oh, exact opposite for me. The Mexico booth is a staple for any festival. I always have to stop there.
Oh no, it's a weak point because this is usually where I will automatically eat.
I gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And especially I want to try the giant tostada de chorizo.
Not just the tostada; it is a giant tostada. And then a tamale de barbacoa. Yes, absolutely. I am in for anything dulce de leche. So I'm this entire menu.
Yeah, I mean the churros.
Yeah, I mean, a churro
and
is.
Speaking of churros, look, here's Mr. Morrow. Look at this nice shirt.
Oh, yeah, you like it?
That shirt was provided by Roosevelt's for him, too, so you can put up that banner, too.
Yeah,
we don't. I'll just put the Jeremiah one back
up. It reminds me of Hollywood Studios because of the reindeer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, you know what? It's still Festive Epcot Day.
So what did we get?
Oh, we got the, this is the tamale, and then this is the dulce de leche churro.
Oh, that's actually bigger than I expected. So,
okay.
Okay. Over there. Well, we'll see you later on,
see you,
sir.
Man. Have a good day. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
That looked really good, and I need to get both of those now.
I know. And the churro looks bigger than I expected.
That was, by the way, if you're not familiar, that was Paging Mr. Morrow, another popular YouTuber, does a great job in the parks as well.
And a Roosevelt's boy, just like us.
Yes, absolutely. Jeremy is familiar.
Now we're kind of hitting the crunch, and come on, I just felt a deader drop of rain. Can we stop this already? See, and this is why I love doing Epcot during the festival, especially walk and talk. Because normally we're about an hour and we're in and out. We're coming around an hour and 20, and this is always enjoyable.
Yeah, this was a very quick hour 20. I think getting over to Moana added to our time a little bit and kind of made it breeze by. But yeah, this was a very easy walk and talk around the 2023 Epcot International Festival of the Holidays presented by Advent Health.
Yeah, let's head up to Norway to see if the Barn Santa story, which is one of my favorites, as you can tell, because I do believe I have that every year up on our YouTube channel. But again, always make sure you download the app so you know the times, because you can almost walk the park one way and hit every storyteller. I believe it's like every other country has the storyteller at one time, and then you can pretty much turn around and see them coming back the other way and see the ones that you missed.
Yeah, or in my experience, you can make your way around and never see a single storyteller. That's been my experience. So
that's what we just did. Like,
yeah, very true. Seemingly keep missing everybody here.
I think the rain also didn't help us.
Yeah, that's true too. That doesn't help. Jason says again, this is my first time in the chat. Already subscribed, click the notification bell and the thumbs up. Thank you for that, Jason. And if you are enjoying today's video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell so you get notifications when we do go live, walk and talks like this, as well as several other shows on our YouTube channel here.
I'm going to just head over to Lagoon, because it's looking down towards China. It is very much crowded. So we'll just end up with this beautiful view that will be changing as they're putting up the firework barges and everything for tonight's Epcot Forever. And then, of course, on December 5th, the new Epcot nighttime show, Luminous, will debut, and we'll have that video up probably shortly after it's complete.
Yeah, absolutely. You only say probably because, it might take a little while to, well, we don't know how long the show is or anything like that. So,
yeah, and we experienced that just the other night with, I don't remember what show it was, but it was one of the holiday shows where we're like, yeah, it'll be up. And then it took us like an hour and a half to get it up. But we normally have it up by the next day.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it'll definitely be up before the next day. Let's see. As we're wrapping things up here, what's coming up for the Laughing Place YouTube channel? We have Disney Trivia Live tomorrow night. Doobie and Gideon host their bi-weekly trivia show. You can check that out. Not much else until. Oh no, I'm sorry. We do have a walk and talk on the schedule. For what, Monday? Is that the 27th? Monday? I can't keep track of what days are anymore.
I don't know.
Yes, the 27th is Monday. Jeremiah will be out at Magic Kingdom.
Hey, look at that.
Maybe I'll be joining. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. But Jeremiah will also be back later that day for Parks Talk. So all your latest Disney Parks news and other parks news as well.
Yeah. And by the way, anybody that wants to come out and experience the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays presented by Advent Health, these run until December 31st.
30th. December 30th.
Yes, yeah. That's right. Because on the 31st, it's all about the party. But the Storytellers, everybody's out. It's a glorious time. And the best way we can ever recommend to do that is to book with our friends over at MEI Travel, Mouse Fan Travel. They will take care of everything you need for free. You can go over to them. They help us out, so we always recommend them. And they are great people. And one of the best things, I was just talking to somebody who's going to Disneyland, and one of his big concerns was trying to book Goofy's Kitchen. And I said, you know what? Here, contact MEI Travel. They will get up at that ungodly hour to book it for you. And they take care of everything. You just tell them what you want to do, and they will do everything they can to make sure everything happens.
Yeah, they definitely take the stress out of planning your whether it's Walt Disney World or Disneyland vacation or whatever Disney vacation you're planning. So makes things a lot easier. By the way, I want to mention too, because you're just talking about how magical, visiting for the International Festival of Holidays here is. We barely touched on Candlelight Processional over in the American Garden Theater. If you missed the very beginning of the video, that's one of the big highlights of the Festival of the Holidays. So that is another big thing to experience here at Epcot. Again, over at the American Garden Theater, which you can just see on the left side of your screen there.
There, now it's in the center. That takes place every night.
With a different celebrity narrator.
Yeah, it's usually 3 nights of one narrator, and then they change over. I mean, this year we have Brendan Fraser, we have Neil Patrick Harris. There's all sorts of big names.
Simu Liu.
Yes.
Shang-Chi himself.
So if you want to see them, I always recommend doing one of the dining packages because you're guaranteed seats. And that theater, while it may look large while you're there, can get really small as you're waiting in the line. That I've seen for Neil Patrick Harris start here at the American Gardens Theater and go all the way around to the Blurring, to past Germany, because not only do they people line up for it, they know if they're in that line when the first show fills up, they're closer for the second show.
Right, yeah. So it's a very popular offering. And real quick, I'll just run through some of the names. So right now, or tonight, it'll be Chrissy Metz tonight and tomorrow. And then we've got some of the notable names here: Simu Liu, like I said, John Stamos, Neil Patrick Harris, Brendan Fraser, Eva Longoria, Sterling K. Brown, Jordan Fisher. So there's some pretty big names coming out here for the Candlelight Procession.
And if you do plan to visit after, say, December 5th, you will see Luminous, which will be the brand new nighttime show here, which we can't even tell you how amazing it's going to be because we haven't seen anything. The stuff we've covered, the Parks blog put out, the music's been beautiful. I am so excited for it. I'm always a sucker for the nighttime shows here, whether it be Epcot Forever, Harmonious, or any other versions of Illuminations. So this one, since it seems they're going more the simplistic, like Illuminations, but without a giant globe, hopefully this one will be one that will stick around for many, many years again.
Real quick, just KJ Dino providing a testimonial here for the dining package for Candlelight Processional. NPH is the only name we ever saw.
Yeah, I've seen him, I want to say just about every year that he's done it, whether I do the dining package or I'm in just, one of his third shows or just walking by, because that's one of the nice things about that theater is you can stand in the back and enjoy it, but there's nothing like being seated, especially under the overhang with the choir, and it's a Voice of Liberty, and usually cast choir and some of the school choirs from around the area, celebrity narrator, a full orchestra that is beautiful. If you see me, usually during Silent Night, I'll be crying.
Well, this is cool. Z-Free actually just says, I sang in the Candlelight Processional when I was in high school in the 90s.
Yeah,
there you go.
It is one of the longest running traditions. I believe it started at Disneyland. I think I tracked it down to 58. And then it came over here and it was at Magic Kingdom for a handful of years. And then they brought it over to Epcot, and that's where it's remained ever since. I believe it came over in 83. I don't think the first year it was here.
Impromptu history lesson there. I like it.
I know. And the worst thing is I'm not 100% sure because I haven't looked it up this year, because that Candlelight, pulling back the curtain, Candlelight's one of my all-time favorite things, to the point where next weekend I will be flying out to Disneyland. So anybody out in California, keep an eye out for me, because I will be out there for Candlelight on Saturday, just because I love it so much.
And Disneyland, with the limited time they do Candlelight, they usually get a really big name as a celebrity narrator. So I'm excited to see who will be this year.
And you don't know until roughly
they show up.
Yeah. And that, when, what was it, Chris Hemsworth a few years ago, nobody knew until he walked out on the stage. And I want to say that's when they stopped announcing who it was, because for a long time you would know, and now it's pretty much not even the cast choir knows until shortly before. So it's always an exciting thing to be out there. And here, I love it because I can just come over on a random Wednesday, sit down and enjoy it. But out there, it is only the weekend of December 2nd and 3rd. It's usually the weekend following Thanksgiving, and it takes place on the train station. You can head over to our YouTube. I know that I have videos of that from the past couple of years because I've been out there. Take a look at that. The rain in Spain is going to start falling on my head, so let's say goodbye.
All right, let's wrap things up right there. Again, thank you everybody for joining us. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, get notifications when we go live with some more in-park and other content as well. Disney Trivia Live tomorrow night will be our next live stream, so check that out. And anything else, Jeremiah?
That's it. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully you didn't eat too much, and hopefully you haven't spent too much. Remember, tomorrow and Sunday are small business Saturday, Sundays, so go support some small businesses. Amazon and them sell stuff all year long. The businesses we need to keep around don't.
Love it. Yep, totally agree. All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you real soon.